Hello chaps, it's turn 120. Been a while since I did an update. Net income is up to 64. It used to be 20 about 30 turns ago, so it's a lot more improved. Quite a bit of unit cost and unit supply going on. I'm not sure what... Oh yeah, this is why I have all this unit supply going on. So I'll lose at least one cost there, and maybe even I'd lose a unit cost there to help compensate for the extra city maintenance. So yeah, 64 income is pretty good. When I set it to a sustainable level, I rate at number 3 in the GMP and very close behind the leading player. In fact, it's interesting that there's another person in between me and the leading player. I wonder who that is. It might be Commodore. I think it's probably Commodore. So anyway, I'm going to do this so I get currency next turn. And that, of course, will take me even further. So I think I'm actually in the lead this game. Partly that might just be because I haven't been whipping, so my population and score is inflated, which includes manufacturing, crop yield, all of these metrics. And manufacturing isn't even on the top. But I also have some room for growth like that town and a whole bunch of quite recently created cottages, and I have financial as well. So I think I'm definitely in the lead overall. I haven't been in the lead. I really crashed my economy almost. I'm the 6th person to research currency. But look at these other techs. Only 2 people with calendar, only 2 people with construction, only 1 person with code of laws, that's Commodore, no one with compass, 2 people with metal casting. So I think I'll actually catch up, and then I might even be ahead in general. I would have 10 cities, which is pretty much as many as anyone else. So what's going to happen in the future of this game? Well, Super Death might be a bit spooked, is either spooked by me or planning to attack me. I put a couple of swordsmen on this coast here, which was just to warn him not to take Bulgar, because I saw he had a galley earlier. And maybe that's why he blocked my ability to see his military slider, which is kind of rude. I want to know if he's got a military build-up going on. But I don't think he would attack me, because it just makes more sense to pursue the land borders over the sea borders, even if he does have a galley or 2. So I don't think Super Death is going to be at war with me. And even if he does, this is just tough to approach, and I can just plonk a whole bunch of people in a walled city here. Now, I guess actually, if he could sort of create the classic checkmate position. Imagine if he created 3 galleys and put 6 swordsmen in them, and then sailed the galleys into this exact spot here. And then he could threaten to take all 3 of these cities. That would be most annoying. But 3 axemen behind walls would defend that. So. And then I'm running monarchy anyway. I kind of want city garrisons, so I don't think Super Death will attack me, or that I have to worry if he does. Gavagai, for whatever bizarre reason, has been at war with Commodore and Pindicator, or rather they probably declared war on him, for the past like 30 years or something. 30 turns or something, and it's still going on, and I don't really understand what the point is. This has been exactly the situation for ages, so I don't know what's going on there. I have a spare settler. I made him to settle this hill right here to grab the silk, and this got resettled before that happened. And then I moved in this direction, and I actually roaded this ivory here, and I saw a couple of legionnaires, and I turned tail and ran. I didn't feel like bothering with the legionnaires. They're very annoying. Or Praetorians, you should call them. So eventually Gavagai's going to die to like crossbows, basically. I guess I should be the one to pick up this town, so that when Super Death parks his galleys here, he can actually threaten 4 different settlements. That would be funny. I'm going to have to make a galley and park it on this spot, aren't I? Or a trireme. Yeah, trireme. A single trireme parked on this hex. That would make a lot of sense. So, who else is threatening? Well, this is not a very high value place. These 2 towns are pretty high value, but I don't think Magic Science has ever actually scouted them, so he doesn't know that, and even if he did, it would just mean I would definitely need to fight to defend them. So I don't think Magic Science would attack me through here. For now, there's no roads, which I appreciate. On his side, that is. Then what else is going on? Ginger he's got a whole stack of chariots and axemen. Naufragar has chariots and catapults and some spearmen. So I think Naufragar might be about to kill Ginger. It's a bit odd that Naufragar is actually starting it from this end. Maybe that's to sort of make sure that Magic Science doesn't join in from down here, if like he would if Nafragar went in from here, but I think Ginger is going to die. So I'm making another galley, and hopefully I can pick up some a free city or two. Definitely Ursula should be mine, I believe. The question is whether I can capture Iago. I think I might just get caught with my pants down. Then again, he may not have... He may be behind in this game, but he does have a lot of troops. So I think it might take a while for him to die, and I should be able to pick up Ursula and then march a whole bunch of troops up to Iago. That would be ideal. So that's why I'm making a second galley. So that's covered all my neighbours except for Commodore. As you can see, it's a pretty tense situation here. He previously raised this immediately after I founded it, and then he threatened Tiatan. This is in the early game, like turn 70 or something. So, but I killed his stuff, and we made a peace deal, and we both made walls. I think he went Confucianism, so he's definitely not hurting for technology. So he probably has construction. He might be one of the two players. Navgar is one. He might be the other player that has construction, which means he can get engineering. So maybe war elephants and catapults are a bad idea against him. Like, imagine if I tried war elephant catapult and he has pikeman crossbow. Is that bad? That's probably really bad, right? So maybe I shouldn't rush markets and then whip catapults and attack him, assuming that I'm already doing well enough in economy. Maybe I do need to spend some time catching up on everything. Maybe I need to do like currency construction calendar and just do longbows, because I think no one's going to get guilds. Like, so far only 2 people have metal casting, so guilds has got to be a while away. And even if it, well, yeah. So I think I can probably, I think Commodore is the guy I'm going to attack. This is a nice little corner that doesn't expose me to a new border with someone else. I think I'll attack Commodore. I'll go like currency, construction, calendar, metal casting, then either feudalism or machinery. How do you decide between those two? Lumber mill, I don't think I would want. Lumber mill is actually kind of interesting, that it has the base. That's interesting, now that they gave it +1 coin. Maybe I should actually build lumber mills instead of chopping down any more forests. Crossbowmen are more expensive, and vassalage is a nice civic. But machinery has... Anyway, I can't research everything at once, but it sure would be nice to. 3 turns for Code of Laws. Maybe I shouldn't even be thinking about longbowmen. Maybe I should be thinking about guilds. I think, like, Knight Trebuchet might be Knight Catapult Trebuchet Macement. Because the thing is, if I whip, if I make troops for a relatively soon attack on anyone, whether it's Commodore or whoever else, then it means I'm whipping. And that means I'm killing off all these cottages, and I don't really want to do that. So, in which case, maybe I should not have stayed on slavery when I adopted hereditary rule. Maybe I should have gone for serfdom. Just for the +9, and the slightly cheaper civic. Like, this would be 10 income from serfdom. It would be pretty good. Why the hell is this farm not being worked? Are you serious? I assume that's the right way to do this. No, that's terrible. What am I? Surely I should be working the mine. Or do I whip the granary? Honestly, I have no way of deciding. I don't know how you decide what to do there. Do I even 2-whip the granary? Because then I'm losing +2 food. I'm going from +2 to +6. I guess that's good with the granary, because the granary doubles it. So I'd be going from +8 to like 6 but half, so 12. Yeah, so I don't know. I should probably 2-whip the granary. So yeah, if I don't want to whip, that means I don't really want any really early military aggression. I'm already on 10 cities. I don't really need to attack Commodore. The question is, like, who benefits from stretching things out, me or Commodore? And the thing is, Commodore just has to defend Doppelbock. And if I take Doppelbock, like, he can just let that happen anyway. It's not even a particularly great town. So, and Bok, this place Bok, I don't know why it's only a 2 population, but it's only a 2 population. So, Bok and Duffelbok, what the hell? I just realised. I don't know what a Bok is, but that's pretty funny. That I guess there's 3 Boks right now. And Goldschläger, again, this is a 2 population town. So maybe I don't want to attack anyone. This is a bit tense, there's a bit of bad blood, and it's a very close border, but I think I actually shouldn't be looking to attack anyone. I should just look to leverage my economic advantage and go to either guilds or even all the way to like... Is this too premature? Is this too premature to think that this is when I get my new technological advantage? Anyway, that's all the rambling. That's enough rambling for this turn. I should probably just defend. I have financial, I have a whole bunch of growing cottages. Why do I need to think about attacking someone? Except for vulturing ginger. Yeah, maybe that's a nice middle ground. Instead of a big war that would be tough, I should just think about making 3 galleys. Or even just 2 galleys, like surprise attack ginger. Start the galleys out here with like 4 chariots and surprise. Well, 1 chariot would be enough. Attack Ursula. This is assuming he gets attacked by Nafragar. And then I can just take that, and then I can... 2 galleys would be enough to ferry 4 troops to Ursula per turn, which would be enough. Although I'm definitely going to have 2 galleys. I guess I'll just make 3 galleys, actually. So... And I also want a couple of triremes. 1 trireme can stick on the clam here, and I'll put it in vision for 1 turn so that he knows that I have a trireme there for whatever good that does me. In 9 turns this will have culture on it. Does that mean I'll be able to sail over it? I think it does. So I could scout along the coastline here, that would be... And then I'd immediately run into his culture here, so whatever. Trireme here, some archers, some whatever. Yeah, I've run out of things to say, and this is just a ramble. So see you chaps next time.